We needed to mill some timber for use on the small holding, so I dragged the rack saw out and used this opportunity to show you what it's all about. We're using the tractor that was used in the firewood video to drive this saw. We've had some western red cedar logs stored in the corner of the meadow. This has got a very durable heartwood, so you can keep it for a reasonable time, so that's entirely suitable for a small holding. We've been milling 3x2, and wherever we can't get that size we'll mill some 6x1. This is a mobile rack bench, so I'll show you some of the parts. Here you can see the drawbar that will fit on the back of a vehicle for towing around and for short road journeys. The log sits on a flat steel bed. This moves on these series of rollers, so it's easy to pass the log through the saw. The action of this will be shown a bit later on. Here's one of the two road wheels with the power transmission belts and pulleys behind it, and on the right hand side is the power supply from the tractor through a standard PTO system. The power takeoff from the tractor drives a large pulley. This then drives a smaller pulley through a series of belts, and so therefore then drives the large blade. Here you can see the other road wheel with the flat steel bed, the circular saw blade, and to the right of that is the fence to set the dimensions of the timber you want to cut. The replaceable ripping teeth are held in place with a steel snail. They're true ripping teeth. For further details on the format of teeth, look at the firewood video. The first operation is to slide the sliding bed all the way to the end in front of the blade. Then, with whatever means you have at your disposal, load the sliding bed with the log of the correct length. It is important to line the log up against the blade to avoid excess waste. Once the first cut has been made, the log is then rolled and lined up so that the second cut will meet the first cut and create the first two sides of a square piece of timber. The next phase is to cut a slab or balk of timber from the tree. The dimensions of this should be equal to one of the dimensions of the timber that you are cutting. In this case we are cutting 3 by 2, so therefore the slab of timber that we are cutting is 3 inches thick. This is the fence side of the saw, showing the fence set at 3 inches, and so therefore we are now cutting a 3-inch slab. The timber is then turned around so that the best face, the square face, will face the fence. The fence is then adjusted for the correct dimensions. In this case it is set at 2 inches away from the blade. Then, having set the timber up to run along the fence correctly, we are now about to cut a piece of 2-inch timber off the side of the 3-inch slab. And there we are now taking away a piece of 3 by 2 ready to be used or dried. The process is then repeated until all the slab is converted. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it just goes to show that if you either mill the timber yourself or you buy fresh milled timber from a local sawmill, you can contribute to the local economy and reduce your carbon footprint. I have written a couple of books that you might be interested in. They're just being shown now. They're available at lowimpact.org. Thanks very much.